check out IZMAILOVO Kremlin, which is a tourist thing as well. And let's see what's so shocking about it, if there is any. Alright guys, welcome. Now look at this. Massive buildings. These are all hotels, and throughout the year, pretty much booked. They are Soviet era. They look maybe cool, but they're actually really old. Not as great. Actually, I would not recommend it. I have stayed once or twice. They can be affordable, but only because of a bigger discount. But usually the normal price is medium price for Moscow, which is not, it's cheap for foreigners, but still you can get better. You can get better and cheaper in some places sometimes. All right guys, is the chat working? I don't know. There is a tons of foreign people here from the south. We have many places to eat, and it is very tasty guys. Very, the place, because you know they are making food for locals, I mean for their own, and if they make their own, you know it's gonna be right on top. Well, just a generalization, right? Welcome everybody to IZMAILOVO area. This is not the IZMAILOVO district that I really like, which is in that direction, one station forward. But it's still, that area is something that I really like. This here is, well, it looks nice for the camera, let's put it like this. Plus there's tasty food. Guys, check it out. The third Subjoy that I've seen so far. Subjoy is Subway. They have changed the name. They are changing the name of Subway. Otherwise it's gonna be totally the same, I promise you. Right, my friends. Let me just answer quickly, just a second guys. Stay tuned. Oh, so yes, you can see guys, a lot of people come here. Many people from you know, sports academies, for example. They just arrive here. Teams arrive here. They probably get a good deal from IZMAILOVO. That's what I would suspect. And can you hear me well? Is the vocals okay? Audio okay? Drinking my morning coffee. I'm so tired from constantly filming, traveling. I love it, but also tired. So that is why I actually feel tiredness in my body. You know, I can feel it in my body. I can feel it that you know, I just wanna lie down and relax. Anyway, check it out. Of course, lots of restaurants, because there's literally thousands and thousands of tourists in this place. And, so these are named, I think, hold up, I don't remember. There it is. Some of them, this one is Alpha. You have Beta, something else, I forgot the name. Then there's is it Vega? Not sure. Anyway, and basically these are all 3 stars, except this one here is 4-star. Round 1 of my morning. Running Man. I have the best commentary ever. Alright guys, and I have made a video about this pelmen right here. I want to see if the babushka is working. They're a little bit expensive, but they're homemade, I think Armenian, maybe Armenian pelmenis. They're so good, but I don't want to spend like 1,000 rubles. I ate yesterday's sandwich that I bought from the store. This one here, and it's halal meat, of course. These people are all, most are Muslim, which is cool. And yeah, the lady is very nice. Hello Bella, welcome. And next to it, to Muslim and halal meat, you have alco market. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go further. We're gonna check out also the what is it, Kremlin, and not the Red Square Kremlin. We're gonna check out the IZMAILOVO Kremlin right here, guys. Hope we're gonna get more people to join the chat, join the stream. Cafes, little cafes. It's really nice. Hello, like Moon, and hello, Emil. Yes, I decided to stream because I felt the internet is working. Children's Kremlin. Well, sort of, because not really. It's a proper Kremlin. You have vodka museum, museums. You have that type of stuff right there, guys. That is the IZMAILOVO Kremlin. And behind it, actually, guys, is Stalin's bunker. And also, by the way, there's a lot of interesting stuff. That's what I love about Russia. You find there's so many places to go, whether there are tourist attractions or not. So I think I'm gonna go and show you the IZMAILOVO Kremlin. Let's see if there's a market going on, but that's a very, very touristic market, like for real. The market is very touristy, so the prices are higher. Plus, you know, they have like, I don't know, wolf skin and bear skin, that type of stuff. Not fur, sorry, not skin. So not really into that. So this, I guess, well, comparing, sure. And maybe the guy told you it's children's Kremlin in a way that it's not really a Kremlin. It's not a fort. It's not historical. Maybe in that type of thing. Hello, Aimo. Nyt testataan nettiä. And yes, guys, look at everybody. Still really amazed. This is how you carry stuff. Check it out. You have beautiful places all around. Renovated though. Renovated stuff. This is one of the hotels, I think. This is Gamma and Delta. This is Gamma and Delta, two hotels. Hotel area. There's Alpha on the right to us, Gamma, behind it, Beta. And all of this was built for well, as you can see, they were opened in 1980. This mile over there. Showing you around, guys, and we're gonna go into also the IZMAILOVO Kremlin, like we just spoke. Having my morning coffee. So basically, inside of that, so you have like a proper little city. You have all the services that you can imagine. They're all there. Banking services, I don't know, beauty salons, restaurants, also inside of those buildings. Can you imagine? Hello Nelly, welcome everybody. Happy to see you all. Subscribe, push like. Let's go in to see some Russian history, sort of. I never knew what that is. It's actually probably, this is IZMAILOVO area. By the way, over there, as you can see, there's a church in the woods, right? That inside is the actual fortress that was very old, historical. Not fortress, it was like a palace slash fortress for Tsar. But there is nothing except the walls left. If you guys behave, we can walk around. I don't need to go to the city center. I like this way more. Let's see if you guys stick around. So yes, and behind all that huge parking area over there, behind, you have the actual, my favorite, IZMAILOVO district. This is IZMAILOVO area, kinda, but this is the hotels, IZMAILOVO hotels. And the actual IZMAILOVO district is right there. And I filmed for you guys like 2-3 months ago, maybe 3. And I told you about how much I actually enjoy that area the most. And somewhere behind this IZMAILOVO Kremlin, guys, is Stalin's bunker. It's pricey. You have to book a tour. There's definitely no internet signal, but it's there. That's one of the things I would like to visit, one of the places I'd like to visit, but I don't know when and how, because like I said, it takes too much preparation. I was here in 2004. Nice. Was it probably, well, Moscow has changed in 20 years a lot. It has developed. So back then this was probably okay looking, but things probably were, there were issues, right? Kazan, Altai. Yes, go Google's map search. And also guys, go check out the link in the video description and check out the map, my map. And you can write also anything, IZMAILOVO, you can write Kazan, you will see all the videos named Kazan. Hello Japan. How do you say hello in Japanese? Arigato. Is it thank you? Alright guys, check it out. That's the hotel little village in a way. And that is a hall over here. By the way, remember, subscribe to the channel, my friends. We are going into IZMAILOVO Kremlin. It is cool. Look, I hope the internet sticks. Hope the internet sticks, works. But in any case, it's looking nice, right? Push like everybody. This place basically, tell me if I'm wrong guys, but this place is for travelers, for visitors, tourists, 100%. Yeah, but it is very, even if you don't go into any hotel, any museums or anything, it still is very, very, you know, entertaining. Okay, so you got it's not Wheel of Fortune, what do you call that? Wheel of something. Everybody push like. We are in Moscow. And this is IZMAILOVO Kremlin. And check it out, there's artwork out of real turrets, AA guns, anti-aircraft guns. Everybody, Ferris wheel, yes, thank you, Emil. Everybody join the chat, push like. And let me know in the comments, where are you now watching this from? Let's give a shout out. Before we go in, let me just show you this. We can actually go here as well. Do you want to go inside the Kremlin, or should we just pass this market? I would suggest go to a market since we have internet. You never know what walls do to internet. I'm serious. Kremlin v IZMAILOVO, that's what it's called. Kremlin in IZMAILOVO, but in English it translates basically IZMAILOVO Kremlin. New Zealand in the house. Hello, Boneless. How you like that? I think that's a cool idea. Hold up, let me put at least one glove on, right? And this one is even more Russian, according to the colors, based on the colors. And it is very, not bad weather. It's about to rain, but it's not raining so far. Hello, Alex. Guys, join the chat where you're watching from. Remember to subscribe. I'm a foreigner in Russia. Foreigner in Russia, filming Russia the most and most authentically. And check it out. Here you go. That's a cool looking entire anti-aircraft gun. And yeah, we're gonna go in, but first let's just take a tour of a little market here next to us. We got Australia in the house. We got another great Australian yesterday live on my stream, Ryan, who has traveled a few times to Russia, but long periods though. So okay guys, check this out. So I think it's on Sundays that this marketplace is actually open. Guys, let me show you this. I don't know what that is. That is something. That's what I love also about these, that in Russia, and just in general in Russia, the fact that there might be something very polished, and there might be, and that might be, and it often is, something totally unpolished. And here, for example, I don't know what that is. It's a even because this is a miniature Kremlin in a way. But then you have this here. Now this is basically a Kremlin, which is a fortress, but this is a fake Kremlin. So this is a touristic one. So what this is, guys, check this out. What is this? What is this? Oh man, there used to be something here for sure. It's actually, I don't know what it is. Is it? Guys, you tell me what this might be. Hello Sterling. Hey guys. Hello Raptor Love. Guys, you got great names. I got the most boring one, Igor in Russia. But that's because when I was creating the my channel back like 7 years ago. I was like, well, when I'm filming and doing my stuff, I'm in Russia, so it's Igor in Russia. But otherwise, I'm a foreigner traveling from Finland, guys. How many old? I'm not sure, because this is built for Olympic Games, so it was built late 70s and finished in 80, opened in 1980. So this might be even after that. Can somebody Google? Canada in the house. Hello. And 15 years ago, a shithole. I don't believe that Moscow was ever a shithole, but it was way worse, sure. But 15 years ago, that's not too much. People are buying some furs. Let's go check it out. Guys, none of that. I'm not here for. Don't give me any of that Finnish propaganda stuff. I notified you because that's the that's the background of my channel to Finland. But I'm not saying that for you to know. I'm not Mikko Teppo that is interested in those comments. I said just a couple of typical Finnish names. Yeah. Извините, а сколько Team Russia куртки стоит?
3500.
А размеры есть? Какой самый большой? Нету? А это то же самое, да? А, это детские.
У вас есть? Это детский. У вас есть спортивный костюм.
Большой,
размер.
да? А сколько стоит?
3XL, 4XL. 3500 рублей комплект.
Комплект?
Штаны?
А если только куртку? Не
Куртка
продаете?
нет.
И какая из них? А вот эти верхние?
Надо костюм взять. Надо штаны.
Они верхние, кстати, да?
Там, ну, как-то есть красный.
Ага.
Штаны темно-синие.
Хорошо. Что я ищу, нету таких нигде почему-то. Все, буду знать. Спасибо. Team Russia clothing. No problem, Raptor. I just said because as you know, I do this. This is my main thing, so you know, a lot of people comment all sorts of stuff. Wow, beautiful. Check this out. That is very nice. We're gonna go in Kremlin in just a second. I'm gonna drink this off. Let's keep it push like everybody.
levantado entregando.
Okay. Ha?
Usta magnet.
You have another? Yeah, another one, huh?
Другую спрашивать есть?
Другую? Вот.
More.
Набирай, вот они все, открывашки.
This one?
You mean like different piece?
Like without magnets.
Without magnet?
Yeah, you have?
Без магнита. Есть? Открывашка.
Пойдем сюда.
He's asking.
ها جيت بتشدي حق الثلاجة
Она ее хочет.
أعطيني الماجنت آخر واحدة.
لا ما بابا بتشدي حق
Yeah, also.
Yeah, a lot of Arabic people. I've seen. And that is normal, guys. That is normal. Raptor, thank you so much. So yeah, this is a small one because this is open on Sundays, I think. You see, there's a, like, I think this is, I'm not kidding, this might be a real bear. I'm not even kidding, guys. Yeah, I think it is. I hope not, but yeah, it is. Okay, no, that is wrong. And yes, guys, people don't speak English at all. The guy didn't understand anything, the seller. So I translated for the lady. You know. And yeah, guys, check this out. There is more, but I think many of them are gonna be closed tonight, right? Because I think it's on Sunday. I'm literally think so. Смотровая башня. We can go up here. It's probably everything is on sale. Probably this is not free because this is so touristy. So yeah, guys, check this out. That's the guy said that the sportswear, Russian team Russia sportswear, costs $30. That's not bad at all, actually. But I don't know. If you guys want me to buy one, you need to push super chats to get that. The ones that were on the wall. All right, guys, we are in. I will try to cover a little bit. I know these guys don't like cameras. I filmed this before, so if you want to see this summer edition, go check out my Google Maps link in the description. And look at this, guys. Russian is, I know it is very hard language to learn, yes.
İndireceğiz. 4 taneden 350 indirsek beyler bir tanesi verişe geçer.
As you can see, guys, this is closed. Many places are closed because this is works on Sundays. I don't know, we got some Soviet stuff here. Soviet stuff, very traditional stuff, basic tourist stuff. Some antiques. I don't need these guys. Wow, this one is cool. Moskva. Wow, Shivan, this is so cool. This is cool. Oh, look. I wonder how much is it? This is a red square. Wow, that is cool. That is very cool. I'd like this one, like the pixel version. Do you like that, guys? Oh, here it is. these guys here are. Ooh, my God. Here it is. Interesting, huh? Winter jackets. I wonder how much that is. I would like that one actually, for sure. Not that I'm able to bring it from some of the border though. Nice. Have you seen this? The weather is like Canada, it's pretty warm right now. Nobody's selling anything, so wow, near Moscow. That is nice. The thing is that I kind of don't need these. Anything with Russian flags, Russian flag, Russian Empire flag, military stuff. Everybody push like and join the chat. I'm gonna check it out in a second. Check out some tools here.
Ну, добавь так, кстати, сейчас тебе выскажу.
3 years ago I was here in some Russian, yes, Russian chassis watches. Every day, check it out, guys. Wow, this is original, I'm sure. Mova time, Moscow time. And these are classic Russian watches, guys. Hold up. Why propaganda? I'm here loving this city. I don't know about propaganda. You know, just because you don't like it, don't make it a propaganda. So, bye-bye. Wow, Soviet watches, guys. That is so cool. These are antiques. These are antiques. Check it out, guys. This is cool, right? Yeah, well, these are Arabic people actually. I'm just buying right now some dolls as we speak. So check this out. Wow, 337. Those are like half a thousand. These are like classic stuff. Antique. Yeah, this one. This is IZMAILOVO. Well, Michael. This is like even he have a certificate.
I can give you, I must give you 1,900.
Соседям если понадобится. Нет, с вами я ничего не делаю. Жадный?
Here's more dolls, guys, for you. Бабуа. It's whiskey sportsmen. Some like antique flags and stuff. Alright, moving on, guys. You got Ronaldo.
Arabic.
A lot of Arab people here, by the way, for sure. Oh, and yes, you got Scott shirts. I don't know, it says Scott, of course. Nobody would give you. Check this out. Нет, that was a campaign against drinking. That is so cool. So this is the best place for the t-shirts that I've seen so far. Здравствуйте. Вы продавец? Нет? А где-то куртка еще были. А? А, внутрь? Спасибо. Там. Spartak, locomotive. I like this actually. Moscow. Let's ask. And we get shirts. Oh, who did? Oh, this somebody did. Спартак. У меня уже есть Спартак шапка, только не с собой просто. С собой у меня Россия шапка, так-то вот, Москва нравится. И типа хорошая. Let's ask, guys. Здравствуйте. Свитер Россия сколько стоит? И большой размер есть?
Свитер Россия, это какой имеет в виду?
Вот висят вот. И куртки нижние.
А, вот здесь, да.
Да.
3, так, значит, 2,5. 2,5, то есть. Это 3500 только подростковый есть. Это 5000 стоит до...
А это что? А, это маленькая, да?
Да. Это осталось только XL максимум. 5000.
А те куртки не нашли?
Это нет, это другой магазин.
А шапка сколько Москва?
700 рублей.
Все 700, да?
Да, вот это.
Супер, все, спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
Ну что они там застряли?
Они сумки, они ткань.
Пожалуйста, здравствуйте.
Okay, guys, let's move on. Any original Dostoevsky in stock? I doubt. I doubt there's bookstores here, if you mean about bookstores. But you do have like a real costume here if you want. That is awesome shop.
Либо спустилась сверху, либо зашла просто на тепло. Здрасте.
That'd be rather, yeah. These are cool looking, but I don't need any, you know, what to use with what? Gagarin over here. This is so touristy, so that this is actually, in a way, cooler than the one in St. Petersburg, which is, I think, Europe's biggest. Moskva. Alright, guys, let's go see something more architectural. Time, bro. More. This is also watch. Man, Sturmansky. What are these guys? Vintage engineered machine. Ooh, you got wheels. That is so great. Let's check it out. Igor, are you safe place? Yeah, Russia is safe, guys. Just tasty shashlik. Nice, guys. I feel like we're in Turkey. Man, this coffee actually made my stomach go. Alright, what do we have here? Alright, guys, as you can see, many of these places is Persian music. Oh, Persian, not Turkish. Alright. As you can see, this continues all the way. Yeah, but the chicks are, I doubt they're hanging out in the touristic you know, marketplace. The food smells good, and the food even sounded good. All right, we can go to the second floor as well here. So this here is a cool place to hang out. For the first time ever, it smelled like Europe, if you know what I mean. In Europe, you would get jumped here for sure. Like I said, it even smelled like Europe. I don't know if you know what that means. All right, guys, here we are. And man, my stomach hurts. Oh shit. You got art gallery on the second floor, and then it says we are taking in different orders. We can go to the second floor as well, my friends. Remember, you can use Super Chat if you want to boost my channel, my work. So here's a restaurant. Oh, I thought you can't pass it, but this is a cool restaurant here. Skaska, it's called. Hotel. This is hotel. Hotel? What? Hotel Skaska, fairy tale. It is a bit depressing in a way, yeah, it is. But during the summertime, or I think maybe Sundays, this is like full of people and stuff, you know. And there's probably activities all around. So in a way, but this is not the IZMAILOVO Kremlin. We're gonna go into IZMAILOVO Kremlin next, since you guys are here. Michael, don't care about those who speak like that. They don't have understanding even how it works. You know, it's like you go into Egypt and people are telling you like you're gonna get conscripted. And what's your reaction? Well, your reaction is like, what? Okay, bye. You know, the same thing here. All right. Russian and Chinese. That's the focus, guys. No English. Yeah, quite clean for our place, which would be assumably way worse. And so yeah, many places are closed, like I said. Some places are only maybe during the summer season, you know. All right, let's go into the Kremlin. Thank you, BD, I appreciate it. Guys, remember to push like, join the chat. We are going into the IZMAILOVO Kremlin, the real Kremlin. This was just the side of it. This is the side of the IZMAILOVO Kremlin. No beer stand. There is few in the Kremlin. I had a drink there once. I don't know actually, can I go through here? Antikvarna mebel, so it's antique furniture, it says. So yeah, as you can see, this place continues. Vodka stands, yeah, takeaway vodka. I think we need to go to the left. Mason, no, there isn't. That's crazy that some people think that, oh my god, you're filming in Russian places. Yes. And people are fine with it. It's normal. There's tons of vloggers. Everybody films. It is true that English is more rare now, way more rare now. So the only reason people might turn if they hear you is because of the language. But nothing because of legality. It's totally fine. You can film anywhere. Yeah, spiral tops, and this is like a artillery. No, what you call that place where they make art? I forgot. So we're gonna go in there as soon as I find a way. And I went through different route. So this is not the way in. I hope I can get through here. If not, well, at least we are all here together. Fixing the hole. So I've never been here on this side actually. IZMAILOVO Kremlin, yes. I think I'm going the wrong way, guys. Or this might be the place to get jumped, by the way. Yeah, there's gates that are closed. Oh my God, this is something now. Imagine. So this is like a casino as well. What the hell? That is crazy. Yeah, Oktoberfest type of thing. But now that it's been closed, I don't know for how, because it's off season. I wonder that nobody sleeps here, no bums and no piss and shit. So it's a win. What this place would be in your country? Be honest. Okay, we can go through here. We are nearing. Slowly we are nearing. It smells like, by the way, like fresh paint for some reason. Ooh, check it out. Somebody has been drinking. Cool stalls, I gotta tell you. Let's go down there. Over there. So basically, that's the same thing. That is the what you call it? Let me show you. There's this empty stalls on the two floors. But we are going in. I want to go inside this place on the left, right? That's the actual Kremlin, guys. Michael, yeah. I think on the left, yes. Man, it's closed. We can go around. Now I know we can enter. Yeah, guys, this is Russia, Moscow, and this is IZMAILOVO Kremlin. And yeah, it is a touristy place, this type of place, you know, intentionally created like this, maybe 90s or maybe for, I'm not sure, was this created for the Olympic Games? Is this open? No, it's closed. We have to go around. I know a place, don't worry, guys. I hear a lot about this, that women are unsafe, and well, I know that in many big cities in Europe that is the case. But what about America? Are you serious? Women can't walk alone in these type of shady-looking places, or especially at night, or what? Is that true? Because all I know, based on, of course, on my many viewers, there's quite a lot of people from states, from New York City, women walk alone all the time. All right, so yeah. But maybe what about nighttime? And what about shady places? What about the hoods? Can you go as a white person, totally normal, into some areas? I know that that's not the case. Look at this, how atmospheric it is. National Paintball Olympics here. Nice. Or Counter-Strike. Alright guys, check it out. We have reached the Ferris wheel over here. This is Moscow, everybody. Moscow, and this is, what is this place? This is the IZMAILOVO Kremlin. The ticket was, I think, 20 bucks, something, or 25 bucks. Something like that, to the Ferris wheel. In Moscow, that's normal price for any entertainment. In St. Petersburg, everything is way cheaper, I would say. And guys, join me. Yeah, let me know where you're watching from. And let's go inside IZMAILOVO Kremlin. And yeah, New York City, of course, not all bad places, of course not. But you know what's the fun fact? There is no such thing as dangerous or bad places in Russian cities. There is no, like seriously, you just Google, try to find. You will find places that people don't want to move to because of, you know, there's a factory nearby, or like visually, or you know, or no metro, which is hard to be true. That's not affordable. Yeah, $20 in. I come here. I try to save. I try to be as go in economy class as possible, like maximum. And that's why always support is important. If you use super chats, all that goes into my expensive, which are always expenses are always more than what or you know, more or less. Плюшки. What is плюшки? So yeah, guys, check it out. We got трактиры истории, космические дедушки, чердак, and cosmic space дедушки, and granddads. Черняк, чердак, I forgot the higher, you know, it's like basement, but counter to basement. What is it? Not alley. On the top floor. Anyways, guys, check it out. This is a real Lenin, by the way. I think these are saved from guess who knows where. Check out these images here, guys. So this is the reason why people come here, because this is visually very attractive. It's like very Russian in a way, but still isn't. So that type of place. A lot of tourists come here because they would. This looks like I've been to a like historical, you know, city. When in fact you have to just travel not far to Souvenir, or one of the Golden Ring cities. There's like Golden Ring cities surrounding Moscow. I think there was like, was it 7 or 8? And they are like historically very important cities and beautiful cities. Kremlin IZMAILOVO, there it is, huge map. Well, there's a lot of Russian women who would date, but if you don't try to find the one who would date an American. You should try to find a person who likes you. I almost said, despite you being American, I was kidding. But I mean, you know what I mean. That's there's no need to. You have to find love for real. That's what I would say, because there are certain people, not many, less and less nowadays, but there are many, probably women who want to, you know, I imagine, marry a foreigner or American, or you know. And that means there are certain type of people. Right, guys, we have entered. We have made a full round because that's where we were like a while ago, down over there. Now we have reached here. Basically, I went around. I didn't go through the most beautiful entrance, but here we are still. Excuse me. Hold up. What did Bois say? Talking trash about America. Who speaks about trash America? I don't. Но это не древний. That's the fact, guys. This is a touristy place that's created. This is not древний. This is not old place. These are fairly new. This is made to look. Like I said, if you want to go to a real old Russian city, Souvenir, you have to travel half hour, 40 minutes, 1 hour, and you'll be in the actual city. Yeah, I get that. It's a great picturesque place. You can take pictures, enjoy, and buy overpriced. But I gotta tell you, the rynok, the market was really good. The market was really good. The prices were fairly good. And what was great about it, you had a great, what you call it? options, a lot of variety, big variety of products, for sure. Miami, Florida. All right, hello Miami. Very different from Miami, even though Miami has St. Petersburg though. Guys, remember to push like, subscribe. We are in Kremlin, IZMAILOVO Kremlin, I gotta tell you. I'm gonna head out to the city center in a bit to a real, check it out, this bear by the way. I'm gonna go to the real Kremlin, but I'm not sure will the internet work, so I'm taking all my, you know, trying to share as much as I can over here for this daytime live stream. Everybody push like, subscribe. Hello friends. And yeah, this is something interesting here. Is it Troitsky and Lenin in an artsy form. Miami, are you Russian visiting? Sorry, just got in. It's all good. And welcome to the channel. I'm a foreigner traveling to Russia. I'm Russian with Finnish roots from Finland. Most active YouTuber about Russia. And I do travel as well, but this is my biggest love is traveling Russia, exploring Russia, and showing Russia as well, of course, because I know how awesome this place is and I want to share it. I want to share my experiences. Здравствуйте, hold up. Это где? Это Измайловский Кремлин. Или Кремль в Измайлово. I think that's how they call it in Russian. Fine, Russia. Well, we met with my wife and that's it. You know, dated. And that's how the story goes. Very, you know, quite frankly put, very normal. Guys, this is IZMAILOVO Kremlin in Moscow. This is Moscow, but this is a separate little fortress built mostly for tourists, I believe, in maybe 90. I'm not sure when was this built. Can somebody Google when IZMAILOVO was built? It looks very Russian, I know, but that's the intention. And they got some also like modern art here, which is crazy. There universal moral truth. Yes, there is. Right? Check it out, the 180 over here. Wow, that's a great question about Goofy and Pluto. You know, there's a закрыто, it's closed. So basically it's a jewelry shop, coffee, dessert. So in the summertime, this is bustling, guys. This is, oh, check it out. World of, oh, what the fuck? I'm sorry, guys. Museum of Weapons. Check this out.
Коллекция «Цветочный аромат» яркая,
Check this out, my friends. There's a музей оружия, Museum of Weapons. Only, hold up, let me do this. Only in Russia you will see a window open to the public like this, where which is a Museum of Weapons. Check this out. Oh, is it? I don't think it is. Oh, if it is, I didn't know about. But news are full of weapons. So, and every news is on YouTube as well. So I don't know what's so against the rules. All right, guys, look at this. Well, I stopped it short because I got worried that is it against the rules of YouTube. But are you from Russia? I'm from Finland, but I was born in Soviet Latvia, and I never lived in Russia. This is the place I would love to live at as soon as I get this channel, guys, running. So you can support me with a super chat, subscribing, liking, etc., guys. My coffee is icy already. Coffee is ice cold. Windows are amazing. Yeah, it's very it's nice to walk around here. And I thought this is historical also, just like everybody else when I first got here, which was 3 years ago. 3 years ago I visited Moscow for the first time properly, because before that I was filming just St. Petersburg, which is the place I call home, guys. It's my home, right? This is Moscow, guys. We are inside Moscow, and this is Kremlin, IZMAILOVO Kremlin inside Moscow. That's the funny thing, guys. Everybody thinks we're in some old city, but I could go there, but I don't have time. But going to Suzdal especially, you would need to go. Basically, we did not see that side over there, but that's okay, right? Saruman in that tower. Which one? Not this one, because this is church, so the opposite of Saruman. God is there, but Saruman might be somewhere over there, maybe. This one is really cool. Maybe we can go up. I've never been up here. Let's go up for a second. Solid people. Yeah, there's a, different statues from Russian fairy tales. This looks like a Saruman box. What's the Kosovo compared to Finland? Well, I would say, of course, way cheaper, more affordable, more interesting, more for your soul, more for your happiness. But in Russia, I mean. But in Finland, I would say, it's probably somebody just went there. I'm not gonna. But in Finland, compared to Finland, sometimes I say Finland is approximately, in general, not all, but in general, let's say 5 times cheaper, right? But then there's a lot of exclusions. For example, gas is 2 times cheaper, or 2.5 times cheaper only. Apartments in big cities like St. Petersburg, apartments are a little bit cheaper, but of course you would live in a proper city, not some wannabe town called Helsinki, for example. I'm sorry, guys. And so what else? So yeah, it's hard to compare. It depends what you like. It depends. You have to be more specific about Finland, but you can be happy in both places. Me personally, this is what feels the only place that feels like home, even though I lived all my life in Finland, and it is totally fine. That's the point. People don't need to take this into as a disrespect or something like that. There's just such a craziness against Russia, always been. It's called just racism, basically. And if you like Russia over Finland, it's considered somehow weird because people don't say those things, because many don't want to say those publicly because there's so much racism, Russophobia, racism, all that stuff. So, and I just say it because I'm a outspoken person. So yeah, very good question, but it has to be way specific. I usually say in the short form, Russia is better for you if you earn money, okay amount of money, if you're getting rich or like that. In Finland, you're way better if you're poor, and that's not good for Finland, actually. It's the same against Muslims. Yes, I know. But at least hatred towards Muslims is forbidden in news, in public. You can get sued for that. But against Russia, nobody's gonna, it's kind of okay in that country. which is so fake to do so. Anyways, guys, here we go. And what else? We have some good questions. Really appreciate it. It's so good. Yeah. Can you share an apartment? I mean, video, or can you, as a person, live with somebody? Meaning share an apartment. But yes and yes. Speaking about apartments, you can just check out Apartment Igor in Russia. You will find my videos from my apartment in St. Petersburg, older one. City of Skirim. yeah, it does, by the way, it does. Alright guys, we are walking down back to IZMAILOVO right now. Hello Scotland. Moving to Sochi this month. Awesome. I just had the chance to visit, first time, a place next to Sochi, Arkhыз. It was really close. Well, 8 hours in Russia, it's super close. And what else, guys? Keep on joining the chat. Yeah, Ryan, you did. Sorry, man. Sorry, it's an hour. I'm gonna walk through IZMAILOVO though. And welcome back, my friends. Hello, Texas as well. As you get a new follower, man. No problem. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. How prevalent is English there? Can I immigrate there and easy acclimatize? English people, well, in Moscow more. In St. Petersburg, a little bit less than Moscow. Especially young people might speak a little bit, but good English, it's hard to find, and most people don't speak English. But despite that, people move here or travel here, and it's totally, doable. And but about language, if you're able to travel, you are able to move to Russia with the 702 degree, which means you can travel, move to Russia for 3 years without knowing language or history or anything. They give you a temporary residency with that if you're from the Western country. Thank you, Ryan. But yeah, you can also learn, of course. People learn. You can learn the basic probably fairly quick, even though it is quite a hard language. It's pretty hard. Alright guys, we are moving away from, we just had a great visit to IZMAILOVO, and now we're gonna go to city center right here. Can you open a cafe? Yes, you can. I would just suggest, me as a marketing person, you should know your target group. If it's specifically a place where you don't speak, it's only English, so that could be your niche. Actually, could be your thing. International cafe, because in Moscow, St. Petersburg, there's so many people. Anything you do, if you reach the people, you can have a good business. Because Moscow has 20, or a bit less, 20 million people. St. Petersburg around 7 million people, or Kazan 1 million. Nizhny Novgorod over 1.3 million. So there's a lot of, especially the biggest cities, you can do anything and have a lot of business. So basically, you need to actually just be able to reach the people. And what else? And of course, you don't need to do it all yourself, just like in the West, because unfortunately for business owners, fortunately, you can own a business. Hold up. So yeah, you can have actually young people working for you, and the fares, what you call those, the salary is quite low, so you're able actually to hire somebody who speaks Russian, but you can also hire somebody who speaks Russian and English. I got excited for your idea though. That's why I'm spending so much time answering. Cheapy cafe or takeaway with an Indian grill. Nice. People, India is popular, yes, but it's not the most popular. Let's say like Turkish, for example. Turkey is way more popular as a culture, No, Michael, tourists. All tourists, and I would say I'm pretty sure they're not from the poorer side. These are people probably, I assume. Can you get beef open at Texas barbecue? Yeah, definitely. Yusophobia is insane. I'm nothing. It's Russian people never have. Thank you, Folari. But yeah, Folari is Finnish guy, and I don't know. Do you agree what I just said about that topic? And what did Folari? Somebody ask about something. Sorry guys, I missed the question if I did. Yeah. I'd open a Viking feast hall. Yeah, all of these topics, you know, there's, you know, anime, Japanese culture, Korean culture. Young people love that stuff. Then you have, of course, in general, Russian people love different cuisines. So you can have basically, you know, medieval stuff. Yeah, definitely. I just visited summer. I was in the Viborg medieval festival. I haven't edited that video, but I was in a huge festival, and the whole city is of course medieval. But there were, I interviewed somebody who is took part in that festival as a warrior. So they had a tournament, like real knights tournament. And people actually travel for France, Peru, France, I think these countries and many others. Anyways, so those people, I heard about that there's actually schools for hobbyists who has a hobby of going to the fighting in medieval style. So they have separate schools, and she was a girl. So even girls get along, get into that. So, and that's what I'm trying to say, is that there's everything you can find everything in Russia. All right, being a proud Texan feels weird for wanting to immigrate, but I want to experience more before I die. Joe, yeah, no problem. And yeah, I can recommend you also to Moscow photographer. Check out Moscow photographer. His name is Eddie. He moved from Texas. He's a proud Texan as well. Has always his Texas pin with him, on him. And yeah, go check it out. Go write him as well and say that Igor sent you. Anyway, yeah. People, no matter where you're from, people are fine with it. People don't mix politics and culture. That's my experience. Sexism, yes, but I think there's something that Europe calls sexism, and here it's something that women are fine with and don't call it sexism, meaning but it's changing slowly as well, despite that. But in general, you know, women getting less pay, man's job is to earn money, that type of thing, which it could be, like I said, called sexism in the West. That thing exists here, but it's actually normalized in a good way, I would say, unless if there's a movement and people want to change it. Yes, but I mean, there's no feeling of great, you know, sorry, I'm getting tired, disrespect or something like that. Alcoholism problem? No, I wouldn't say so. Probably by statistics, depending on where you live. But for example, visually, right? Visually, you do not see in a city with 20 million people, or coming from St. Petersburg, 7 million people. During your trip, you won't see drunk people anywhere. They are, of course, but you won't see them. And you don't see people just drinking normally, unless it's Igor on the live stream. So it's very different, and people don't. For example, I just visited ski resort where I filmed this hotel invited me to film the ski resort in the south. Check out the full live streams, more videos to come. And I also said that, hey, what about this culture? Because in Finland, if you go, the alcohol is very involved with going to a ski resort. I don't ski, but I know so. And so you go to there's, for example, people get not drunk, but people drink alcohol in between slopes, for example, you know, what you call after skis and stuff. And they told me, no, we don't have that in Russia. Here, you have, not here, but in the ski resort, they said to me, we have proper good restaurants, good family time, skiing is fun, not alcohol involved before or after. Sure, somebody might drink, of course, but I mean, like in general, there's no such thing. Can you park in the, no, you can't, officially no. You have to cover it up. Plus, you don't see even people drinking undercover, unless, like I said, unless it's me sometimes. Yeah, laws, people don't drink. It's normalized that people don't drink in public, and people don't drink like at all. I don't see people in need of alcohol that much. Your intern is great now. Oh, so happy to hear, my man. But I think I'm gonna relocate, guys. I think I'm gonna relocate a little bit. Make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna relocate. I'm gonna continue filming. I'm not sure. Will I go into the center? I have a bad feeling that the internet in the center is bad. That's what I feel. So guys, make sure you subscribe. Push like. If you want to, you could leave a super chat now or after. Become a member if you want to also see a little bit more. And I think I'm gonna restart a bit later, or maybe just soon from the metro. Let's see. Okay, guys, I want to say thank you for watching. I'm gonna think about now. I'm gonna eat something, and I'm gonna come back. Okay. See you soon, my friends, and bye bye from IZMAILOVO. Thanks for watching, my friends.